let us start with the process, and let me share the question answer. Okay. Right. So we'll start with the first question. Nirav, Dr. Nirav, who is just already spoken. He's a big problem. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Are you able to see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been running a pediatric hospital in Ahmedabad since 3.5 on a partnership basis. Now my partner has decided to leave and he has left with half of movable assets of the hospital. Okay. The rent of the current place is very high. With one doctor left, there is a lot of unused space. And now I'm left with two options, either to run a hospital alone or close the unit and start up fresh in the new place. We have taken the entire floor of the building on rent, spent the fortune on building the rooms and interiors. If we vacate the building, we have to leave the immovable assets with the huge financial loss. How should I proceed now and what are my options? Okay, I got it. And that is why you are also looking for a partner, any pediatric partner. Okay.
Is he here?
Yeah, Nirav, Dr. Nirav is here. Yeah, I know. Yes. Dr. Nirav, can you just raise your hand? Dr. Nirav, can you just raise your hand so that I can unmute you? He was there.
Okay. Still, we'll answer. Basically, Nirav, I will put my thoughts and then maybe Amit can join in later.
Yeah.
First thing is that if you have a working partnership with a doctor and he left with his assets, try to find somebody in a partnership. Maybe they can be junior to you. And if that place is running all right, you can continue there, because the new doctors are also in need of a opportunity like this. So be patient, try for some time, and you have made a mark in the community by running a hospital which was all right for 3 years. So you can still, don't be in a haste to take this decision of closing it and going to another place, because that is again you're going to invest a lot of money in that. So
yeah, but the problem which he is facing is there is a catch-22 situation here. Even if he wants to remain, there's a lot of rent to be given. That is true. So what I can, what in this condition, what I can think is you to talk to the owner that this has happened and this is unprecedented thing which I have never planned. So if you can give us some rebate, like I have to vacate and you have to find a new people, and that will take another 2-3 months. But if you can give me a 3 months, half of the rent, I will make sure that this unit start functioning, and then after 3 months I will start with the full rent. So any like a person who has an intelligence can understand the situation. And if we understand, normally in Gujarat, people will understand, because in COVID also we have seen all real estate owners have given 50%, 70% rebate, and they are not charging rent for that time. Everything has happened. So if you can talk and if you have a good relationship with him, I think within 3 months, if you do a dedicated search, you will find a pediatric partner, whether it is junior. I think you will find a junior easily. So go with the junior partner easily and start, like, ask him to invest some of his money, and give him a vision of what you will together in the next 5, where you will be. If you can sell your vision, then only anybody will come to you, right? So do it and ask for 3 months of some kind of half rent and run it for 3 months. I think within 3 months, if you do a proper search, you will find some partner. And if anything doesn't happen, it is God's call. Take a break, and maybe you can start your own setup. And if you don't have financial, you can go for your consultancy kind of setup for some period of time, then come back to the your own setup. Okay. So these things happen. But if you are a hustler, you are doing a lot of things together, you will come back to the original position. Don't worry. It is only how much and how innovatively you can solve this problem. And this is for everyone. This can happen to you in future also. Whosoever is listening in the recording also, these things can happen. Your best friend can left you. Even marriage splits, man. Marriage also, their spouses go away, and there is issues always. So if these things happen, you have to think in very mature way and find a solution which is a win-win situation. And if it is not happening, maybe this is a signal of God. Leave it. do not worry about the losses you make, until unless you have your health and you have some amount of skills, you will be able to bounce back. Okay.
Can you think about a little thing outside the pediatric zone also? You can think about getting a gynecologist.
Gynecologist, yes.
That can be another way to pick up your whole practice.
Yeah. Yes. Correct. And Dr. Nirav, if you are still wanted to talk to us, write to us, we can have one-to-one session as well. Okay. We'll go deep in this problem. Okay. So next problem is by Vivek Chawadi, how to attract patient in digitally backward area. Okay. So people who are in tier 3 cities, how to attract patient marketing.
Basically, it is very few places in India now are digitally backward. See, almost thanks to Geo and other things, digitally almost whole of country is connected.
Yeah.
Only thing is that your strategy should be more of a traditional marketing compared to digital, because still they are not savvy for social media and all the digital assets. So you have to do the traditional setup, like having camps, giving them education, giving the sessions of counseling to the patient and the relatives. So you have to do that with the intention that nothing will come back, but actually this is a way in which your branding will be happening.
Yeah.
We are talking to one of the doctors today, and he had a very innovative idea. He's a diabetologist. What he was doing is, like, he has taken around more than 100 lectures, and he does that fasting blood sugar camp in the various parks of Baroda. That is the initiative in which he is doing it selflessly, but it gives him a lot of recognition in the market. And so things like this, out of box thinking, you can plan also.
Yes, and apart from these things, you SMS marketing happens good. Okay, in rural SMS marketing works, and especially if it is in their own regional language. So if you are in tier 3 cities where people are not that savvy, even then your website is mandatory, your social media is mandatory, because everybody has this smartphone where people can search you. So your website, your social media, try to be in the regional language. Regional language connects like anything. Very important. If you are tier 3 city and you are made a website in English, it doesn't work. So you should have option to convert into a regional language. So आपकी कोई भी website जिसने भी बनाई हो, you can ask him for a Google translator on the website. It is very easy, and if it can be done, the regional language will come, and regional language is very important for a connection. And so do this, and SMS marketing, free camps. Every 15 days you go to a certain place and do a certain kind of education stuff. It works. Okay, it works because in the small places people know each other, and there are a lot of referral things goes on. So if you build on this thing for a 6 months, it will work. Okay. Now Maulik Bhuva is asking, can you get a loan for a trust hospital, and what are the best loan available with nil collateral? Trust. Okay. So trust का थोड़ा सा issue आता है. Okay. Bank doesn't like to give loan to the trust, because reporting in the trust about the financial status is not very clear, right? You know why trust is made. So banks normally do not give loans to the trust. That is thing, because if you are making a trust and trust is normally for welfare, you will get grants. So one side you have a loan, one side you have a trust. How will you like have a congruence with these two things, right? One, you can have loan and then you can get grant, or you already have grant and you are taking loan. Why? So these things are difficult for banks to check, because trust financials things are not very clear. So they will not be able to give you loan. Yes, NBFCs can give you loan on a higher interest rate, but it will be difficult. So if you are making a trust, go for trust grants. Ask for government or any other benefactor, raise money through social media or for NGOs or foreign offshores. That's the way of going trust.
Donations you can take.
Donations you can take. Loan is difficult, yes. And when जब लोन ही नहीं दे रहा तो nil collateral free तो दूर की बात है. Okay, Urvish Doshi is asking about Ayurvedic and allopathic clinic setup. Okay, so मेरे ख्याल से इनका मतलब है कि how can we mix together under one roof and have a setup.
Basically, you cannot mix.
Yeah.
You can coexist.
Yeah.
You can have separate OPDs, maybe adjoining to one another. The patients can choose whichever problem he wants to or she wants to manage with Ayurveda and which he wants to manage with the allopathy. But the same doctor, he cannot practice both things.
Maulik ji, you have raised hand. Yes, please ask what, like, have we read your situation correctly?
Yeah.
About the trust. About the third trust. Yes. Maulik.
Yeah.
जी सर.
Go ahead.
नहीं, आपने सिचुएशन तो सही समझी. मैंने सेंट्रल बैंक में एक जगह पे बात करी. They are ready to give loan to trust.
Very good.
But there is a thing, something called CGTMSE.
Yes.
CGTMSE loan.
Yeah. Central guarantee scheme है. MSME की.
वो उसके कुछ चार्जेस होते हैं पर ईयर, समथिंग अप टू 3% और
2%. हाँ, 2% होता है, बट ट्रस्ट है तो 3% बोल रहे होंगे.
3% के आसपास लगता है. क्या वो हम कहीं से वापस ले सकते हैं, रिबेट ले सकते हैं क्या?
अगेन ट्रस्ट में डिफिकल्ट होता है.
Okay.
Central government, again, that scheme is for upcoming entrepreneurs, right? In the healthcare, who are doing it for their own, like proprietor, private limited or LLP. They are upcoming people. How old is your trust?
It's new trust, sir. New trust.
Then it is very difficult. See, if you are working for like maybe 3 to 5 years, you can show them your balance sheet, the kind of welfare you are doing. Then might be some cases built. But new trust, मुश्किल है. CGTMS में भी मुश्किल है.
Okay. कोई ऐसा प्रबंध है जो अपन CGTMSE में मतलब सब्सिडी के थ्रू ले सके कुछ रिबेट?
ट्रस्ट में नहीं ले सकते, मतलब मुश्किल होगा. आप ट्राई कर सकते हो, बड़ा डिफिकल्ट है. बहुत चेक्स भी होते हैं आजकल, इतना इजी नहीं है. बट अगर आपका खुद का यूनिट है, प्रोप्राइटरशिप में, LLP में है, तब तो आराम से मिल जाए. तब तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं आएगा. तब तो आप अपना LLP अपने वाइफ के साथ बना सकते हैं. यू मेक योर वाइफ अ मेजॉरिटी होल्डर 51%. Make this setup as a woman oriented setup who is starting. You will get an extra benefit of some 0.5% and applying through. So what is CGMTC? CGMTC is that your collateral is being given by who?
Government.
By government, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now government will not ask the collateral for the loans you are taking. Okay. And for that there is a 2% charges, like a guarantee kind of thing, or you can say the bank expenses has been covered by this 2% because the collateral has not been, so government has given you collateral. So that's the only benefit of that scheme of having no collateral for loan. But again, trust, it is difficult.
Okay. You are planning to open a trust hospital or what?
Yes, sir. I am planning for a 30-bedded hospital.
And why don't you open it in a private limited or LLP or proprietorship?
Yeah. Sir, basically the area which is for more of a trust kind of people.
No, so
area I have chosen.
But no, it is nothing like trust kind of people. Trust
there is no trust.
No, the mindset of people.
No, so you
mindset of people.
You want to get free
services that you give, that should be oriented to your market. But trust does not serve that purpose. You are giving go for trust if you are getting some free land or some donation from somebody. That is when the trust makes sense.
Yeah.
If you are planning a hospital in a rural area, also you should have a setup which is easy to get loans and finances, and their checking is also proper.
Okay.
So why you have to be very clear. कि trust क्यों? मतलब trust होगा तो आप फीस उसके अफोर्डेबल बना पाओगे. That is what you are thinking.
वही.
So that you can do in your own setup also.
वो तो आप अपनी सेटअप में भी कर सकते हो ना.
फीस तो आपको ही रखना है ना.
मैंने जो यहाँ का मतलब राजकोट की बात है, ये राजकोट में जो मैंने ये देखा कि जो ट्रस्ट के ऊपर लोगों का ट्रस्ट आ रहा है, that is better than private limited or something private
तो
hospital.
आप ऐसा करो ना, आपने XYZ, आपने क्या ट्रस्ट का नाम सोचा है?
मैंने ट्रस्ट का नाम सोचा है अभी श्री सिद्धिविनायक ट्रस्ट करके,
तो ठीक है,
गणेश
तो
के ऊपर। हाँ,
सिद्धिविनायक ट्रस्ट, आप सिद्धिविनायक ट्रस्ट हॉस्पिटल खोलो, बट लीगली इसको ट्रस्ट मत बनाओ। नाम रखने में थोड़ी कोई मना कर रहा है आपको।
ओके ओके ओके, तो एक ट्रस्ट रखो और हॉस्पिटल का नाम उसके ऊपर रखो, ऐसा?
हाँ, लीगली आप ट्रस्ट में मत जाओ। लीगल जो आपकी कंपनी होगी वो एक प्राइवेट लिमिटेड होगी। आपका नाम श्री विधि विनायक ट्रस्ट है, हॉस्पिटल है, उसमें क्या है?
ओके ओके ओके,
कोई अगर पूछेगा भी तो
and
बता
if you-
देगा, हाँ, मेरे को ट्रस्ट अच्छा लगा बना दिया, उसमें क्या है? उसमें कोई
And if you're in Gujarat, then there are so many rebates there. This 2016 health policy is there till
yes yes,
to
December.
2022.
December.
So if you will apply now, you can get rebates in lot of things, in you know, loans, then finances, even electricity extra bills,
yes yes yes,
instrumentation also.
yes
That
yes.
again, if you go with a trust, it will be difficult to get
Yeah,
to get
money.
that,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
with that.
30 बेड के लिए सर प्राइवेट लिमिटेड अच्छा रहेगा। अगर प्राइवेट लिमिटेड से थोड़ी सी एलर्जी है तो LLP के साथ चले जाओ।
ओके ओके सर, ओके सर,
ओके,
थैंक यू सर।
ठीक है सर, गुड। ओके, Urvish Doshi, I have two offices again, continuing the Ayurvedic and allopathy. So I have two offices together, have 700 square feet carpet area, one allopathic and second Ayurvedic. Doctor can practice by just sharing same consulting room. It look unusual, can try. Same room at different time, Urvish Doshi? Yeah, you can unmute.
Okay. Yeah.
No, time will be different, but consulting room can remain same. So, is it do right or not wrong?
It is kind of a shared working space.
Shared working space, yes.
Yes.
You have to tell that from this time to this time it is allopathic.
Yeah.
This time to this time it is Ayurvedic.
Yes.
You have to clearly define that.
Only thing which is not allowed is mixing together. Okay, under one roof it could happen. Like there are a lot of government hospital also, they now has a Ayush department as well. Yeah. Right, so this can happen. Only thing is that mixing cannot happen. Ayurvedic cannot tell a patient to take paracetamol, or the allopathy cannot tell a person to take any Ayurvedic medicine. That mixing
one
is
issue is there whenever you're going to plan for the CE permission for the clinic.
एक के लिए करना पड़ेगा,
allopathy or Ayurvedic.
एक के लिए करना पड़ेगा.
Give permission for only one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is okay. But that is manageable. If you are,
Yeah.
if it is an OPD consultation, that is manageable.
Okay. And second option is that there are two offices. So I can different both.
That is the best.
By both.
That is the best.
That is the best. That is the best. If you have two offices, then two separate clinics, it will not be connected to another, but they are doing a different practice.
Yeah.
Altogether.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So now the next question is about S. Bhatt. Daycare center first, then hospital is better, or now only hospital is better? Investment management wise, I feel now daycare center after 2-3 years. Okay. What is the specialization, Dr. Rajesh Bhatt? What is ENT daycare or the cancer?
They have asked this question like a mystery jingle.
अपने आप पूछ लो, पजल हो गया ये कि पूछो तो जाने. राजेश कुमार भट्ट, are you there? If you there, just raise your hand
so that we can understand your question better.
Yes.
I think daycare center first means I think he's planning to go in a stepwise manner.
Yeah.
But asking that whether the hospital directly is a good idea.
Yeah.
Again, he wants an investment and management wise.
Yeah, that depends कि sir specialization क्या है. If it is ENT or eye, we can do daycare as well. Or if it is like for the
surgical specialty, then you do have.
Yeah, it depends on the specialization.
Yeah.
तो सर specialization आप इस वीडियो के नीचे डालिएगा. We will give back to answer in the comment. Okay. Yes. आज गोपाल कृष्णन सर भी आए हैं. गोपाल कृष्णन sir, how are you? You can unmute, sir. Gopal Krishnan sir, how are you? There, just raise your hand, sir, if you are there. Gopal Krishnan. Okay, so next question is Dr. Gauri is asking how to improve our infrastructure and work efficiency. Two different things. Okay. Thoughts?
Improve the infrastructure.
Infrastructure and work efficiency.
Infrastructure can be improved by planning well and getting a good quality stuff wherever it matters. Like it can be medical equipment, it can be flooring, it can be walls. So it has to happen in the planning phase. When you're planning the hospital, don't compromise on things which are really critical. And work efficiency is entirely an operational thing, and you have to get involved in the formulating of checklist and the checklist and SOPs, and that is when you can give the same thing to the juniors or others to follow, so that efficiently it will be improved. You can use the checklist, the errors will be less and safety of the patient will be better.
First I think you need to actually get a audit. Okay, audit of your whole system. Yeah. So first maybe you can have a hospital consultant or any NEBS consultant to look after your whole systems.
What is wrong where?
Yeah, what is where is why you are feeling inefficient, right? So without audit you will not be able to understand whether it is operation or whether it is your own HR policy or various things are lacking. So that third person audit is very, very important, because when we are inside the system, we are not able to understand what is happening around us. So it is better to hire any consultant and get it the things done. Even your financial books also, just get audit whether account section is doing good. So and that is one practice which we recommend to everyone who are listening here, to have this routine checkup of all systems in once in 3 years or 5 years. Okay, so
that
when you
improve the operational efficiency, as well as they will tell you things we don't normally see.
Yeah, and there are a lot of leakage holes are in the system. They will identify and tell you whatever, how much like you can make your system watertight. There is always a human element involved, and there is always leakage things. Inventory में कम हो रहा है, कुछ कोई और चोरी कर रहा है, कोई कहीं से कहीं चला जा रहा है, कुछ wastage हो रहा है. So all those things will be taken care if there is a third party audit, and every 3 year to 5 year you should do it. Otherwise, there's a system बैठ जाता है. So just to rejig, you should do that. And once you have done this, then you identify things and see if infrastructure has become a bottleneck for you to grow. If that is happening, see around what is happening in other hospitals, in other nearby things. What if their infrastructure is very good and you are lacking like a lot of your infrastructure not that good, you have to take an effort and start building like new interiors is required, or medical equipments are required, or new staff is required, whatever. So you need to identify what is happening around and inside also. So
and if it is possible, then getting an entry level NABH will help you to do the whole facility audit and also clinical audit also.
Right. So that is why if you want NEBH and a consultant, for it will help. One, it will help you audit also, and then you can also apply once the system are placed. Apply it. They will give you in 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Bala Srinivas is asking, I'm working in government hospital, taken loan based on my salary around 80 lakhs. Okay. Now, if we want to take loan for hospital building, which will be a business loan, project loan hoga, and how much will be eligible? Eligible depends on, see, eligibility of like from a banker perspective, whatever your capacity, annual income, they give you around 60% of what you can expend. Like your annual income is some 15, 80, 20 lakhs. Okay. So they will identify, okay, in the next 10 years, how much you are going to earn, and 60% of it, they can give you EMI. So if you already have 30% or 40% of your income going for EMI, only 20% is remaining. So they can give you loan according to that 20%. Okay, so that 80 lakhs you have already taken, I don't know how much it has dented your loan taking ability. It depends on your financial profile. Okay, so get it vetted by a banker and ask him that this is my financial profile, I've already taken this 80 lakh loans, how much capacity is still remaining. Okay, what is your advice? Should we completely clear the loan and go for building the hospital, or partially clear for the building and right away we can go the hospital by taking extra loan? Extra loan depends again your capacity, and why are you going for building a loan? Take it on rent, start your functioning. Why you're thinking of building a hospital on building things? It will be too expensive. You already have loan, there are a lot of EMI burden will be taken. So start on rented premises, do the interiors and start functioning. Do not think a lot of building a hospital right now, because I think
that will increase your liability. You already are into
80 lakhs is
a lot
already
of liability,
and building will be maybe in crores, it will go.
yeah.
So don't go right now. Run on a rented premises for the 5 years, clear your loans, and maybe by then you have enough cash flow to have your own building,
And a good balance sheet also.
yeah.
So in that balance sheet you can get good loans.
Correct. Dr. Abhishek is asking if is there any advantage of registering a private limited company of healthcare sector as yes, of course, as MSE. I want to know pros and cons. So MSME ke liye you please go to the this inner circle module in the academy. There are 2 talks on MSME only. By one is by Bank of Baroda team and one is by ICICI team. So please go through those things. Lot of doubts about MSME loans and private limited is being cleared there. So please go and watch those things. There are 1.5 hours both. It will help you a lot understanding the loan, especially the Bank of Baroda team. Bank of Baroda team has talked about MSME. Karthike, I applied for pollution control for clinic, but they said they will come to see the place. Of course, they will go. They will come. Haven't come. I've applied for the polyclinic, but now I'm only person going there. Can I change to single person clinic? If so, what is the procedure for it? I think it is okay if you apply for polyclinic, get a polyclinic approval, which is good. If people come and say that you're not a partner, you can always say that we have talked about the hospital partner, they have now run away, so I'm still there, I'm looking for partners. So
and you also will join.
Yeah,
there's not an issue.
Yeah, that is no.
I don't think they will come. Otherwise, they'll come to visit your clinic.
Yeah,
they take their own little time.
Yeah, and otherwise you will go and ask for personal clinic. The whole procedure you have to reapply. Okay. Subhangi Girdhar. Yes, ma'am. How are you, ma'am? Okay. Apart from digital marketing, how do we get more patient in outpatient department in eye specialty? Okay.
In eye, camps work very wonders.
Yeah.
Most of the big units like Shankar Netralaya and these ones. So what they do is they go to the far-flung areas, they do the screening of the patients, and then whichever patient requires surgery, they bring them in their own buses to the center, operate them, and after 1 or 2 days, whenever the whole dressing and all that is done, they send them. They arrange for a car, van or bus to put them back to the periphery.
Okay, sir.
So this works.
This is a very good way of actually contributing to society as well and getting your flows also, because basic consultation you do there only, and there is already a person who is serious enough, you can suggest ki bhai, you need a operation, and on Friday we are taking a bus from this place to our hospital and coming back. So these people are always worried of going and furrow and who will take care and all those stuff. So this guy, so if you can, okay, on Saturday we will be having this bus going from here, come on board, and it will only be 2,000 rupees or 3,000 per surgery. So they will come easily, and it is very helpful for them also.
You just have to keep 1 or 2 people, one male and one female, because these people are usually old. So they're in the journey when they're in transit, just to help them boarding the bus and getting them down. and
Yes, sir.
give them some simple food for one day or so,
Yeah.
because these are really poor
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Even
yeah.
if you will not earn from these people much, but you'll get a lot of blessings.
Right.
And
Okay, sir.
ma'am, what is this Ayushman rules for eye centers, and how?
Actually, they just pay 3,000 rupees per cataract surgery, and which is not feasible for us. We are like corporate hospitals. We
Mhm.
do very high-end lenses. It's
Mhm.
not possible for us to even think about doing one cataract surgery at the rate of 3,000 rupees
Mhm.
per patient.
Mhm.
Right.
So we have not kept that scheme.
Okay.
Initially, in Chhattisgarh, where I'm residing in Bhilai,
Mhm.
we had smart card scheme for RSBY. You can
Mhm.
Yeah.
understand
Yeah, I know.
RSBY,
Yeah, I
CSBY.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, those schemes were there where they used to pay 6,000 or 7,000 rupees, depending upon whether it is a small incision cataract surgery or phacoemulsification
Hmm.
cataract surgery.
Mhm.
So even smart card scheme was not so no profit, no loss type of thing.
Mhm.
But you cannot put higher end lenses.
Mhm.
I put American, Zeiss, Japanese lenses,
You can't
and
you
uh,
can't compromise on the quality, right?
right, we do not compromise on the quality. Our OT is absolutely 0% infection rate,
Mm-hmm.
and it requires lot of maintenance. Even the staff requires lot of training, and everything has to be checked. There is a pre-operative checklist for us. So it's not possible for us to do a surgery in 3,000 or 6,000 rupees. Thankfully, smart card is no more working in Chhattisgarh and Bhilai. We have now only corporate patients.
Only corporate patient. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
all my patients are like high end elite population,
Hmm.
and we are going for only premium lenses,
So then your
imported lenses.
CAMs will not work for you.
Hmm.
Cam,
Right now, I am getting only one cataract surgery per week.
hmm. So CAMs will not work. Ma'am, your is only eye specialty. I think it is a multi-specialty.
Yeah. I am a glaucoma specialist and a phaco surgeon, and very soon I will have my retina friend also joining me, a
Okay,
vitreoretinal surgeon.
okay. So I think your CAMs will not work
Not
if
work for you.
Yeah, so we cannot cater to that population. The government hospitals, those district hospitals, medical colleges can cater to them.
so
Yeah.
then if you are targeting the high, then the digital marketing will be the only solution
Working for
for
you.
you. But
Okay, I
what
only wanted to know how to increase my surgery turnout.
yeah, so then that means you have to reach to the customer directly, and that will be a strong branding and marketing thing you have to do.
Yes,
You have
that's what we are planning, right? We are
yeah,
doing digital marketing. Our
yeah.
clinic website is in the process.
Great. So increase your spend on digital marketing because your high-end customers are there. So
Yes, sir.
if everything like your feel of your website, your digital marketing is good, they will
Yes,
have
sir.
more trust. Have almost like maybe 100 200 reviews on your Google My Business profile, because
Yes,
these
sir.
guys are going to check your credentials,
Yes.
right?
Most of my patients reach me through Google,
Yes,
just dial
yes.
LinkedIn like that.
Correct. So then we have to show in this format that uh, I think increase your digital marketing effort. It will give
Right,
you
sir.
a lot of returns.
And you take lots a lot of testimonials from the existing patients also.
Yeah.
It can
Yes,
also
sir.
be useful.
That is very important. I will take
Yeah.
testimonials. I will
Yes.
start recording them right now.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
8 months since we started our clinic, but the surgical turnover is like maybe 20 patients in a week, only one get turned into a cataract surgery patient or a surgery
Yeah. So
You're
patient
giving
like
more
that.
value to them.
and
Yeah.
what is the kind of goal you have put for the next 6 months? Tell me.
Right now I'm in the rented premises. Like you
Not,
people
not,
have suggested,
for
8 months
example,
start
you have right now one per week. Have you made
one surgery per week. Yeah.
what is your goal for the next 3 months you want to, or 6 months have you made any goal
Yes, I need at least 6 surgeries every day.
every day?
Yeah.
That is your target for
Goal.
next
Yes.
next six
Next
months
6 months. Yes.
Have you put it on paper? Have you written it on a paper?
No,
So
to be honest.
do it, okay? Whatever
Yes,
your
sir.
goal is, and in our vision document also we have made certain changes also for the existing members, okay? So let me tell
Right.
you, in our vision document, I will share with all the members who've already have setups. For them,
Mm-hmm.
made a separate vision document, okay?
Okay.
I
Okay,
will
sir.
let me show to you guys. You will enjoy it, because that vision document is that we have shared right now in the academy is mostly for the new
Newcomers.
setups. So people are
Okay.
going for the new setups. So let me show this thing. It will be very helpful to identify your vision, because हम सोचते रहते हैं, अपने दिमाग में रखते हैं, until unless it becomes on a black and white paper,
Right, sir.
never realizes. Okay, it is very important. Down the line, I will take one whole session on this goal settings and the mindset only. Okay, I will tell you how you can actually realize your goals.
Right, sir.
By self affirmations and by writing your goals, how to write goals in the right manner. Okay, let me show for the existing, and I will share this document below this video also for existing setups. Okay, maybe
right, sir.
Your factors to consider. Okay, these are the factors to consider. Number of patient per month. So what are your existing numbers and what is your goal? Okay, and what is your individual deadline for you? So for example, I've just given a 6 months of this goal. So write exact date. Okay, from 13 February, maybe November, December, January, February, March. I have like 14 March. I will have this much. So write in this format, DDMMYY, that this is what I'm going to achieve. Okay.
Right.
So
right, sir.
Okay. So this is number of patient per month. Then in case of number of beds or area of clinic. Okay. So what is your existing? So it could be 10 or 600 square feet. What do you want? Maybe 50 to 1200. So when you grow, obviously your area of your clinic must grow. Okay.
Right.
You might have two jobs together. You have 3 sides, or you can take up and down, whatever you want it to go. Right. The parameter for your growth. And then give yourself a deadline for it, 6 months to 1 year.
Okay,
right?
Sir.
Then number of specialty. As you grow, we believe that you will increase your specialty, and you should focus on it, making more partners, coming people inside, whatever. So right now you might be having 2 only. Focus on how I can make 6.
Okay,
whatever,
sir.
what is comfortable with you, and give it a 1 year deadline, right? In DDMYY. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Interesting.
Right.
Nice.
Yes, very interesting. Yes, I will put down all the goals now.
Yeah. So, and this marketing expenditure. So we believe when the marketing expenditure increases, your growth increases. Okay. So right now you might be having 2% or 3% of your revenue. Let's focus on 7% of your revenue. Okay. Putting marketing effort to 7% and give yourself to these 6 months. When you will give 7%, when you have already having good cash flow, and then you invest back into the business, then only you will grow.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You cannot grow with the same marketing expenditure or same mindset to the next level. You have to invest first and then expect the return.
Okay, sir.
Then a very interesting part, everyone who was listening, number of allied services, pharmacy, lab, radiology, telemedicine, whatever. Now this thing could be like you might have outsourced it. So some of you have inside. So you could have like 0 to 1 in your existing, like you can have pharmacy right now, but you focus to bring those things inside also, 2 to 3. Okay. So maybe lab or radiology you want inside. Inside is always better, but in the starting, obviously outsourcing makes sense. But when you are growing, try to make it in-house. Okay. So 1 year, give it a deadline. Okay. I will do this thing. I will bring it inside. Then venturing into new area, very, very important. Try to have multiple source of income. What kind of business you are right now, you are trading your time with money. Okay. Limited time means limited money. How you will expand, right? How will you grow? So the one way of growing is you do a lot of franchising. You can give franchisee of your brand, but you have to build a brand, then only you can give franchisee. Then you can multiply your time factor, then only the money factor will multiply. The other way of doing is to make product, okay, something tangible product, and you put on Amazon or something in your market that can sell itself without you in the picture, right? Then you can do things. But again, making a product is not easy. Marketing and expenditure and everything is not that easy. So now what you can do apart from it, you are in that ecosystem, in the medical ecosystem. You can obviously go into medicine manufacturing or medical device, something hospital accessories, right? Even a small thing like maybe towels. Okay, you are going into manufacturing towels for the hospitals. Even that small unit, you can have partnership with somebody, right? And you already have contacts. So initially आपके जो 15-10 हॉस्पिटल से जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आपका जो फ्रेंड्स है वही आपसे लेना स्टार्ट कर देंगे. तो आपके जो इनिशियल ट्रैक्शन है वो तो वहीं से आ जाएगा जो आपके खुद के नेटवर्क्स हैं. सो by doing this thing will not require a direct involvement of your time. Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
try to think in this way that right now I don't have any new area. I will venture into one or two some kind of this kind of thing in a span of 1 year. When you start focusing, you start thinking, it will happen. Now again, expansion into geographical area. When you grow, you expand into branches and franchisee. Right now you have one setup. Try to have like 1 to 2 years I will have five such setups. How it will happen, don't ask your mind or anyone. Just right now you focus on what I need. How it will happen, we will talk about later. Right now it is just putting these things on your paper and your subconscious mind that this is what I need. Okay.
Yes.
Total revenue, it could be 20 lakhs to 1 crore right now what you are having. Focus on how I can make to 1 CR to 10 CR in a 1 year or 2 year span of time, and give your exact date, DD, YY. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Give in this format exactly. Then only things will start moving. So once you complete this sheet, you can write your vision in this format. I want to grow from 1 clinic to 10 clinic, whatever you have written by this date, generating a revenue of this much money. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You write your vision. I want to grow from 10 beds to 100 beds by this date, generating a revenue of 10 crore per annum. Okay. Yes, I want to venture into new geographical area or new allied services, write the name of services by December, this is generating a revenue of this much. I want to expand from general hospital to multi or super specialty by this, generating this kind of vision statement, and put it on a goal card. Okay. What is a goal card? You can have just, let me show a goal card to you and write it down.
It can be just like a visiting card, which you can see again and again.
Yes, sir.
And this exercise is really powerful.
We will also give you we will also give you this template I've already made. We'll put in the some next week or next, otherwise when we have an inner circle call, I will give you a template of this kind of thing. Okay. So my goal, if you see this is my goal by, okay, my goal is written. So you can put in this and the date and everything is written. Take this print out, cut it and write your goal here and put in your wallet or purse.
Yes, sir.
Every day while waiting patient, keep looking this thing, keep having understanding that, so that your subconscious mind and your active mind is working towards your goal. And even though if you are not able to have 20 crore, but if it is an increment of 20% also, then it is an achievement, right?
Right.
So in this way, if you do your subconscious mind as well as your active action, it will happen. So we have made this very structurally very good, and give you a template. This template I will put in under the this video. You can download and use it. Okay, use it.
Okay.
And the next week I will give this this goal card also, so that you can download it, because I wanted to give this thing when I will discuss the mind power of thing, like how you can visualize your thing, how you can attract money and power and anything you want by having a right mindset, and how to do in a practical aspect, how you can do by affirmations and all. So I wanted to give that in that session. So this I will do here, and this I will give you the next time.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Asim ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It just came up. Okay. We never planned कि मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा. मुझे लग रहा था कि मैं बाद में ये एक दिन कभी पूरा सेशन ही लूंगा इसके ऊपर, बट ठीक है. Okay. Dr. Srinath is asking, do you have any model for established a family physician or clinic? Family physician. Okay, family physician. Yeah. Do you have any model to establish? Same model as sir. Pranav sir, कुछ नया है इसमें?
Family physician, it extends to the
चला मला माहित झालं. पहले
all
मी
the
त्याला म्हटलं
family
हाउ टू
members.
गेट मोर पेशेंट्स. तो मला म्हणे मॅडम आप कॅम्प अरेंज कीजिए. मैं कैंप अरेंज करेंगे, हु विल फंड?
हाँ बोलिए सर, क्या बोल रहे थे?
It is the whole family is served. It's more of a general practice, but focused to a whole family. There is no different model to that.
Model is same.
Just like a routine clinic.
Yeah. Model is same. You have to be more like personalized care.
Passionate towards,
passionate toward make a good relationship with family. It is a long-term relationship. So it is more personalized, more care, more relationship. Yeah.
And before you refer, you should do the primary things and help the family first. Then you can refer for the specific.
Build the trust. Okay. Ashish Kumar is, we are a group of 2 doctors and we are looking for funding. How can we have funds from bank to start an hospital? Dr. Ashish Kumar. Okay.
First, get into a proper company setup and then plan. We have explained this in our videos.
We have done this in the financial blueprint. If you go to the course, we have done it. We have made like how you can raise the fund, but that depends. What are you 2 doctors are like? What is your specialization? What are you looking for? It is a polyclinic, how much bed hospital? A lot of things to be done. Then what is your financial background for
Ashish
both of us?
Here, so you can unmute him.
Sorry?
Ashish is here.
Yeah, Ashish is okay. Okay, Ashish.
Hello.
Yes, tell.
Yeah. Actually, we are a group of doctors, like 2 doctors. I am a pulmonologist and one is oncosurgeon. Okay. And we are trying to open a hospital of 100-bedded hospital so that we can get every panel and EGHS and CGHS. So we have like total budget of like 6 CR and we have arranged like 2 CR in our pocket right now. So we are looking for like.
What is your background? What have you done till now?
Right now I'm in government setup.
And your friend?
He's a very renowned oncosurgeon in Delhi NCR.
So he's already running a practice there?
Actually, he's a consultant in corporate hospital.
Corporate office. So you guys have not have run a small setup by your own. That is right? Right. So jumping into a 100-bedded hospital, it is little riskier. Okay. And banks will be little worry of giving that amount of loan to you guys. Okay. Even if your profile is good. Because
that do in a way we explain to you. First, start in rental premises, less number of beds.
Yeah.
Do the practice for 3 years, 4 years, make a good balance sheet, earn enough, and your group will also be defined by that time. And that is when you should venture into a own hospital.
Because see, a 100-bedded hospital is big responsibility, is a big headache, because initially I'm not sure how many patient directly come. It will take time for 100 beds to fill. Even if you make it 50 bed and on a phase wise manner, even then 50 bed is big enough for this specialization. So if you do in a phase manner, do not think this first project to be your dream project. Okay. Do not think, both of you, do not think of that this is your dream project. This is your one milestone towards your dream project. Think in this direction. Okay. So this is one milestone which you want. Since you guys have not worked together, it is also very important that you work together for some time before making that big decision together. Okay. It is always good. Friendship is always there, and hopefully it will work out. But God forbid if something doesn't work out, and he wanted to go back to his consultancy, then what? Right? Our first question was about the partnership also only. So it is good that you run 2 or 3 years on a smaller setup, work together, see how much commitment you both have for the setup, and then from there take further decision.
And where are you planning? NCR?
Yeah, in Noida.
Noida.
Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, but actually the thing is we have a property, like जो property हमारे पास है, that is in very prime location and it is like totally well furnished. Actually it's a hotel. We own a hotel in that building and we are trying to renovate that building in a hospital.
So see, what is your deciding factor? Whether it is already existing property that will decide, or what are the other factors which will decide whether you build?
Actually the infrastructure.
So infrastructure is not a decision point. Remember that. Okay. So when you are making infrastructure can be developed to 20 beds also, right? Why only 100? Why 100 bed right away? Even
so that we can get all the panels and
all the panels you'll get in 20 beds.
All the panels you will get also in 20, 25, 30 beds also. The
CGHS and CGHS.
No, CGHS,
I think they have required. Yeah, they have requirement of 100 beds.
That you
get TPA in 15 beds.
TPA can get.
We can get TPA in 15 beds.
So you start with TPA. Start with TPA. You see how your business model works, because what will happen if it doesn't work, then you will be having a lot of liabilities.
Yeah. How much flow you think about CGHS and EGS will give you?
How much?
How much flow of patient will it
How
give?
much percentage will be that for patients?
Okay. It like 20-30% of the total patient.
So you have to think about 80% before you plunge in.
Yeah, and that is your gut feeling, that is not based on data. So our suggestion will be to go slow. Even if you have property is not decision point. Okay, it is not a deciding factor whether you convert into 100 bed. It could be convert into first phase into 20-25 beds. See how it is going. Make a cashless arrangement. Do not get CGHS. It is okay. Initially, you will not get CGHS or all those things, and see it run for a one year. See how you together work together, because friendship is a different thing, and then when you work together is a different thing. If you gel together and it is growing, obviously go for 100 bed.
And you can do it stepwise in the same property also. You don't refurbish the whole thing. Only one part you make functional, and then slowly you take it over from other parts.
Correct. Our advice will be not to go with 100 beds.
Directly 100 beds. Because you don't have experience to run 50 beds also. 100 bed will be, because market also teaches you a lot of stuff.
See, working in a corporate and you are working in government, right?
Right.
So that is a altogether ball game. So corporate people think that they're working, they understand. Go and see an Hall of Fame interview of Dr. Darshan. Okay, that's what Dr. Darshan from Rajkot. He was working in Wokat, and then he started his own. So go and watch on our YouTube channel. There is a Hall of Fame interview. He's already started his own unit. So whenever people start their own unit after coming into the community, we take their Hall of Fame interview. Okay. So we have put a Hall of Fame interview there. He's working in a corporate, and he will tell you when he was working in a corporate setup and when he started his own setup, how big difference it was. So he has talked about in detail. Go and watch that. It will be very, very interesting. Okay. So all the best.
Thank you.
So Dr. Sheetal Kumar is asking, do you have a name and service provider of architect who can give design hospital in economy? We have few people on panel. We'll send you their details. Contact them. Dr. Heetal Singh is asking, we are renting out a place which is existing 15-bedded orthopedic center. We are 2 pediatricians. Give it to start pediatric hospital in existing setup. What are the legalities in issuing an NICU, another department? Dr. Pranav, आप बताइए sir.
In NICU, there is nothing specific. In the C, it is given for pediatric setup. Whatever guidelines, we'll be sharing it with you in the below this video. And there are no specific changes. Only thing is that you have to have the equipments which are dealing with the neonatal stuff into it. And there are basic requirements of what should be the distance and what should be the OPD like and how you will plan the wards. It is for a general hospital similar to that, but we will share the 3 criteria with you.
We will put the NCU guidelines here, okay?
NICU guidelines.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. And sir, one more thing I wanted to ask.
Yes.
It is a basic orthopedic hospital. They have their OT also, but we are two pediatricians. So sir, is it better to have like a multi-speciality or only pediatric setup? Like because there is OT and all is there. So what is more beneficial? Earlier we were running two clinics, sir. This is our first set with the inpatients.
You can tie up with a gynecologist.
If gynecologist is there, is good.
That will be the best.
Okay, fine, sir.
And neonatology वो जो होता है वो
Neonatology.
yeah. तो वो
Okay.
आप लोग
Yes, sir, we can do it with DNB. And yes, sir, we have the NICU experience. And both me and my husband, sir, we are pediatricians. And
so you tie up with somebody who is dealing in obstetrics.
Okay, fine.
वो अच्छा रहेगा
मतलब best use of your OT.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
And ICO ka I will put below this video.
Sure, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasim Gori is asking, is occupancy certificate mandatory for hospital, nursing home, diagnostic center, radiology setup? Yes, sir.
It is mandatory.
It is mandatory. You can always
having a rented apartment, then a rented agreement will be sufficient. Registered rented agreement.
But if it is your own,
then you have to have the occupancy.
Yes, and it will be given by municipality, local municipality. So please go and a lot of people don't do it after they get a building use, but it is mandatory to get actually. So decide yourself, and by legal purpose, it is mandatory. Okay. Dr. Manoj Mukherjee, how can a government employee be an entrepreneur? Okay. Can be a part of firm, say partnership, LLP, private limited? No, it cannot be. Government servant cannot be a part of this thing. Entrepreneur, these are like you can be inside the government setup and be entrepreneurs in a sense, like what we call intrapreneur. Right, it is called intrapreneur, which means you have a mindset of entrepreneur and you're using the whole government setup like your own setup, and you're working in this format. But government setup is difficult, I can understand. It is intrapreneur also, it's corporate kind of terminology. In government employees, it's very difficult to work as an entrepreneur. So if you are feeling suffocated, if you are feeling non-satisfied, it is always better to come out of it, and you will always get a better revenues in your life. If you are skillful, if you are you have said in the starting also that you like teaching, there are very less teachers, good teachers outside. So if you like teaching, please get into a good college, and you will get three times of what salary you are getting, and you will be more satisfied. Make that decision. Okay, make that feeling and get out of it if you're really feeling suffocated. I'm going to start, Dr. Ramesh Prakash. I'm going to start a clinic with minor OT at my hometown. Can you please share the required permission from the authority? I'm general surgeon. Okay, we will do that. OT, minor OT required minor permission. Okay, permission for minor OTs and setup. It is same, I guess.
It doesn't come as a OT permission. It will come as a hospital permission.
Hospital permission, yeah. And
clinic with a minor OT means small procedures you have to do.
Correct.
Not do major procedures there unless you have a bed.
Start a clinic with minor OT. Okay. General surgeon. तो सर किस में आएगा? SHSO में आएगा ना?
Small healthcare organization.
Correct.
Or it can be OPD with a minor.
Probably they're thinking of daycare setup.
Thinking of
daycare setup. They can think of a small setup, minority in a only for
daycare setup. Yes, daycare setup.
Correct.
We will share the daycare guidelines also.
We will set up daycare guidelines, and the permission mostly it will be the same as we have discussed in the statutory clearances.
Yeah.
Daycare
they require specifics.
Okay. Praveen Giri is asking, managing a small scale hospital versus large, bigger scale hospital in the present scenario, present era of COVID, following norms of NABS, so unable to do low scale pricing package in Mediclaim. Is GP support necessary for a high flow patient without them getting more patient extra? Okay, lot of dots.
Managing small scale hospital versus large or bigger scale hospital in present situation, present era of COVID. Is following norms of NABH, so are unable to do. Are you here, Praveen ji?
Praveen Giri, if you are here, please raise your hand. You can unmute yourself.
You can understand the context better.
Yeah.
Answer them.
It depends. Like if you are, if you have not run any setup till now, small scale is the right way of going it. Do not plunge into directly into bigger scale. If you're already running a small scale, you want to expand. There is always a correct time. Okay, this is every correct time is now. Okay, do not worry about the situation here and there. Don't worry a lot of things. This country needs a lot of hospitals, lot of people, medical healthcare. So if you are building something in a proper way, marketing in right way, approaching people in right way, you are understanding the need, it will be successful. It depends on how much experience you have. So it is important that what is your present situation, and then from there you can jump to the next level, following norms, NABH, and so.
You should keep the new setup lean. You should not overspend so that you are in debt.
Correct. And a low skill pricing package in Mediclaim, that you can decide which Mediclaim you want to like approve of, which you cannot. It depends on your capacity. Okay.
And it depends upon your facility also. Sometimes rather than getting it wasted, it is better that you get something out of it.
Yeah, even if it is a like break-in situation, at least the property is utilized. And if GP support necessary for high flow patient, it depends. Okay, if you have a strong brand, that is what we are telling to everyone here. Make a strong personal brand so that all GPs don't have a capacity to negotiate with you. You should.
If you don't do a branding properly, this situation cannot change.
Yeah, because unless and until you are getting a direct inflow of patients, you will not have a position of power of negotiation. You should negotiate from the position of power. And that can come only if you have a good brand, a strong brand, and that can be built over years. And this digital era gives you an opportunity to build brand very easily in like 1 and 2 years if you can do it properly. So build a brand. Yes, initially GP support is necessary, and it is good. It is a referral fees. You just think it is a referral fees you are giving, and grow with them, and slowly reduce that component and get the direct flow. Okay. Cool. Sujata Mittal is asking, is there any one trained in IV chelation? I'm not sure. DCA ozone therapy for cancer. Is there anyone interested in setting up cancer wellness or start up a program or retreat?
We talked to ma'am before.
I think yes.
I think she has already got one lead.
Yes, one we have already got. Yes, we already talked about. Lolam Venkatesh is asking, I'm doing DM in Pedia Critical Care from Pondicherry. We will finish my course next year. Okay. My dream is to have own setup with PICU in Hyderabad or Secunderabad. I don't have good enough financial background to establish my own setup. My project may need at least 2 to 3 CR. At last session, I am being gathered 20 lakhs by next year. Please guide me. Absolutely. This is what we are saying. Your first setup may not be your dream setup.
Right.
So if Venkatesh is here, Venkatesh, are you here? Just raise.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Yes, raise your hand. Okay, if you can. Face also.
Venkatesh, go ahead.
Yes, Venkatesh, go on.
Yeah.
Sir.
So what we trying to say is your first project may not be your dream project. Okay, please understand this thing. I can understand what your from your question. It is that this is your dream, right? This is what you have dreamt of making it. and dream to realize it takes time. So first setup should be your milestone towards your dream. Do not make it to be your dream setup. Maybe second setup may not be your dream, right?
So it is important to have successful small setup rather than a failing big setup, right? Small successes will add up, and then you can have your own 100-bedded setup, whatever you want to have. This is kind of a gestation which takes time. You have to understand the market, you have to understand the entrepreneurship, to understand partnership, to understand funding, to understand finances. This will take some time.
Yeah. Okay. So
we
yes.
start with the clinic, the individual clinic or clinic.
Yeah. You
absolutely.
Yes. You can.
Any step towards your own freedom is a big step. And initially, as you take these small baby steps towards your aim, each step you will learn something new.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay. So do not think of going after like 2 to 3 CR. You are making a lot of sacrifices for that, and you will be under so much pressure initially in your career. It will be difficult for you. So go in a small way and make a 5-year plan. Okay, after 2 years I will do this. 2 years after I will do this. In 5 years I will make sure that I can have my dream project ready. Okay.
See, basically, I'll mention here that this is the mindset problem with which all of us are having a wrong concept. We get all the skills in the hospital where we learn, we get our specialization, and our aim is 100-bed, 200-bed hospital. But the journey, the path to that is steps. See, you cannot jump from one building to another. You have to get down and then you have to get up in the other building. If you want to jump to next building, what you can understand what will happen.
Okay, so Amit Srivas is asking how to work with team of doctors in a chain of clinic. How to call owner branding or clinic branding.
It is always better to have a clinic branding because there are no bans on that.
Yeah.
Because in owner's branding, sometimes you may overstep and it converts into an advertisement.
Yeah.
Then you can be in legal trouble.
Yes.
It's always better to have a clinic branding, and most of the people are doing that way only. And for a team of doctors in a chain of clinic. So are you talking about franchising or polyclinic?
There is a team of doctors in a chain of clinic, maybe their own chain, but owner.
But it is very important to have a standard protocol. Yes.
Yes.
Sir, this is Dr. Amit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, this question I was asking. I have 3 centers. I'm a
Okay.
physiotherapist.
Okay.
And I was just wondering how to coordinate with my people whom I'm hiring and how to work with them, because sometimes leaving clinic to them, sometimes I think that they might overtake me.
Yeah. So what you have to do is that you have to invest some of your time in putting down or penning down the way you are working in as much detail as you can, so that when somebody else is seeing that patient or attending that patient, it will be similar to the protocols that you are following. It should be so easy to imitate that the patient will feel as if you are only attending the patient. Once you do that, you can circulate them and you can teach them in that particular way and give them freedom to grow also.
We have to get the balance.
Yeah.
Yes. And have you seen the McDonald's story? Have you seen that Netflix movie of McDonald's? Have you seen that? Okay. Go and see and watch that movie. Okay. There's a story of McD.
The intention for seeing that story is that you have to plan the whole thing in excessive details. You must have not imagined that उस McDonald's story में it is there that how much you will turn.
Yeah, how much angle a person.
How much angle you should turn. It is in that much specifics.
That story is in the course.
No,
it's on Netflix. Okay. Netflix. Yeah, go into the Netflix.
But he's just Amit is just giving example. That means the SOP or the procedural manual has to be really deep, extensive and detailed.
So
the intention is that they should feel that you are attending, you are just seeing the patient.
They have that
standardization.
Standardization. You can understand that if you go to US or you go to China or you go to India, you will have the same feeling. This is the incredible thing. You just think about this same model selling a burger. Okay, and they have thousands of franchisee, and not everyone is able to replicate them. What is that one thing which is making difference?
So
right?
once you will work hard for that, once you will have to work hard, but for then you have 5 branches or 25 branches, it is going to be remain the same.
So what I wonder, is it possible in medical field?
Possible, absolutely possible. Why not?
You understand? See the movie they have shown that the owner has designed you have to move this much to take this chutney to this, and then you have to take a burger to this angle, which is the best way. So they have tried 10 times, 10 ways, and they find that this is a less time taking. So they standardize one thing, then they standardize this thing. So they can do. So if they can do this much nitty-gritty, you can always do that. Okay, that medical thing, ये हमको लगता है कि we cannot do standardization of this thing because it is a personal care. Of course you can do
it. Has already happened in Shankar Netralaya or
Arvind Eye Care.
Arvind Eye Care.
Yeah,
these are the best practices.
So you need to see your mind also work in a block wise only. If subconsciously you are doing same thing, you have to just consciously see how you are doing and make everything on paper and do it repeatedly. And when you are giving patient care, ask for permission and record the video and see it repeatedly. You will understand your own patterns.
Yeah, and that will be easy for others to learn also.
Okay. And
always ask for the patient permission.
Yeah, one more thing, like how to spread our branches in the beginning phase, where 2 or 3 branches, franchising or just taking loan and growing.
So brand, how strong is your brand? Franchising can happen if you have a strong brand.
Okay.
What is your like annual revenue? How much a unit can give back? How much time it will give back? How much money is generating? If it is profitable.
Which city you are working in?
Yeah.
Which city you are working in?
I'm in Mumbai.
So basically, I would recommend that you have 2 or 3 setups initially under your own banner and try to make it work. Try to make it work. Once you have the good practices in place and a system which is in a form of manual or repetitive, easy to understand and easy to learn, that is when you should go for franchising. Initially, you should have some amount of time to 2-3 setups, each one of you individually, and then you go into the multiplicative manner.
Okay, that big perception I had that medical, because we are in healthcare, it cannot be standardized so well like burger.
It can be done. Movie name I've given The Founder. It is very motivating, and it is also very insightful also. The Founder.
Thank you so much.
Okay, go and watch it. And especially in your physiotherapy thing, find a niche where you differentiate yourself from others. Okay, why a person should take your franchisee? That answer should be very straight, very simple, and should be powerful. If you can make this statement true, then you can go forward, because physiotherapy is so much clutterful. There are a lot of people are there. Why anybody will buy your franchisee? That differentiation should be there, either in the ambience, either in the service, either in the way you work or your new techniques. Something has to be unique.
And if you have not gone through the videos of physiotherapy, please go.
Please go it. Yeah.
So we have that something in the course for physiotherapy.
Yes.
Your full bundle is there, man.
I've just joined. Thank you so much. Yeah.
One full bonus is there.
On branding and marketing, the details are there in the course.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Good. Welcome. Okay. I really like this Founder movie. I've seen twice.
And it is very interesting when he decides to start, right? He goes to a place, and then it is so much full of hassle. Even to buy a burger, he has to work so hard.
Yes. And his age was almost 55, 60 when he...
Yeah, he was in 50s, 60s.
Yeah, when he bought the whole network. Somebody else has standardized this. See the beauty. Somebody else, the two brothers, somebody else who are running a burger shop, they have standardized all this protocol. Okay, and they were not sure how to grow it fast. This person come, buy it all, and then he made this franchisee model.
Yeah. So it is about keeping your eyes and ears open.
Yes, true. Where is this thing? Yeah. Again and again, I'm going to this thing and I'm not able to find.
Yeah, you're visible now.
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sheetal, pros and cons having doctor as a top self-owned 30 builders. Pros and cons. Pros and cons of having doctors home at top. Oh, home at top. Okay. 30-bedded hospital के ऊपर home तो अच्छा नहीं है. Not good.
Cross ये है कि आप जल्दी पहुंच जाओगे. कौन से है कि 24 घंटे आपको परेशान करते रहेंगे.
परेशान हो जाएगा. And some lot of places the authority also do not
allow
permission. Yeah. Because fire clearances and all those things will create a problem. It is only allowed in a small nursing home and a gynecologist setup.
Sir, I
have OPD setup.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I have already got a permission of having a home at the top floor of my planned hospital.
Which location, sir?
Nasik, Maharashtra.
Nasik. Okay. So, what you do get municipality clearance?
Yeah.
So, what is then? What is the?
No issue is that I haven't started the work yet. But the second thought going on in my mind was whether to have home at the top floor of the same hospital because of nuisance and all issues.
Yeah, so that will happen. Doctor.Pranav told you.
Part of parcel.
Yeah.
So a good part, that pros, I was thinking in the part of that I'll be available over there. I can have a better time conservation,
yeah,
etc. etc.
If you got the permission, that is good actually. Which is difficult part. It was easy to get or was it difficult?
No, difficult, but now in Maharashtra rules are comparatively better since last 1 year.
Okay.
You have changed the rules and now they are much in the favor of doctors.
Lenient of that part.
Yeah.
Okay. So with this is good.
So I'll tell you, I have a personal experience. My father's clinic was down on the ground floor, and we used to stay on first floor. And still, that house is still there. Only thing is that we are almost all the time there on call.
24/7, yeah.
Anytime they'll ring and my dad has to come down. But since he is a workaholic, so he likes that. But it is bad for the kids and
family.
Yeah.
Of course, you can take your call, but this is
not a very good idea.
Yeah. As a family, it will be difficult. Yeah. But if it is making economic sense to you, please go ahead for some time. And when you are this is well running, you can also always convert that floor also in a part of a hospital and then move out.
All right. Thank you.
Initially, when you will not have a staff, then it is a good idea.
Yeah. Initially.
It will be like a RMO, which is RMO quarters.
Yeah, RMO quarters.
Not only RMO, sir. I feel sometimes there are some important things which are better to be handled by family members.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Staff, managing finances. We cannot, in the small setup, it's difficult to delegate this kind of job. So family members can be helpful in this matter.
Yeah. So that is why initially, yes, you can do that. And once you have made a good setup, standardize the protocols and everything, move out.
But as you said, everything comes at a price.
Yeah.
Dr. D. Archana, initial month of starting OPD.
Yeah, thank you.
What are the expenses to foresee and how the manpower management cost cutting? Please, ma'am, go through the modules. You have not gone through the modules. Otherwise, all these questions would have been answered. Okay. Please go through the core modules, first 5 core modules. I'm a cornea and refractive Prashant Bode, planning to establish own setup. How to convince general ophthalmologists to refer patient to me. How important is indemnity insurance? Doctor.Pranav, please.
Yeah, last one first. The indemnity insurance is very important nowadays because people are treating us as a service provider and they as a consumer. So they are more aware and they are more into litigations if there's something happens, and you have to prepare accordingly. So it is always very important to have one. I mean, indemnity, in fact, you should have 2 indemnity. One is a private one and one is the AIIMS Wala. So they give the facility for fighting the case for you also.
Right.
Second thing is colony and refractive surgeon. If you want to have your own setup, and you have to do networking. It can be in the form of a digital or it can be physically. Important is that you should have a very good and strong network of referrals, and you should make them convinced that you are doing a good job. And initially you might have to share some revenue also. That is all right.
Initially जैसे आप जाते हो any market में, whenever new product comes, they give better margin than the older people, right? So the older players will not go to your level because they've already set a standard. They will not fight you on the cost. So give them more commission, slowly build your reputation, and then you can grow. Like you can have a more negotiation power and reduce the commission. Amit Agarwal want to know if anyone can suggest an evening clinic in Faridabad for my daughter. She is a radiation oncologist working in Artemis Hospital, Gurgaon, on a sharing basis to start initially. Okay, so
Amit ji, I think you can put this thing in the society also.
Society, I think yes, that's what I was also thinking. I will put this thing in the society and let people contact Dr. Amit Agarwal.
Yeah.
We'll put in the Facebook group as well. Okay. Sujata Mittal Wellness Center. ठीक है. We are close to the M. Sivranjanani. Which is more ideal place to start a clinic? Commercial space in the main places or rent house, sir? Clinic is a commercial space in main places is good. And if it is surrounded in a hospital hub, then it is always good. Okay. Lakshman Salve.
Better than a house.
Yeah. I'm a proctologist, general surgeon practicing in Mumbai. I have a small clinic of 400 square feet. Want to expand it a daycare surgery center with good infrastructure at decent location. How to go ahead? The small clinic want to expand into daycare. Yes, Pranav sir.
Yeah, you go through the modules first.
Okay.
Write the vision document and get one-to-one booked with us, whatever is your plan.
Okay.
We can discuss in detail in that.
Okay.
So good.
Great.
A lot of questions and a lot of new ideas.
Yes.